What's up, y'all? Happy hump day. So listen, I was thinking, I've been thinking about this for the last couple days, and I put a post up yesterday talking about the 5 reasons why most people fail and don't achieve the goals that they set out to accomplish. And I think one of the biggest reasons is because we are too easy on ourselves. I know we hear all the time that we're too hard on ourselves, and maybe, in many areas of our life we are, and I do believe in giving ourselves grace, but there's a difference between giving yourself grace and letting yourself off the hook. And if you are not willing to do hard things, you are not going to be successful. There is no way. So if you are quitting when something gets hard, or when you don't feel inspired, or when you're tired, or whatever the case is, you're never things that are hard. Okay. Number 2, you have to push yourself. You have to push yourself. It's not anybody else's job to push you. It's not anybody else's job to motivate you or inspire you, or for God's sake, support you. That is no one's job. That's not your husband's job, your wife's job, your parents' job. It is no one's job but yours, okay? And if you aren't willing to push yourself, again, doing things that are hard, things that you don't like, things that are uncomfortable, things that are even yucky, but have to be done, you're not going to reach your goals and you're not going to be successful. The other is you have to ask yourself, am I being the very best I can be? Am I living up to my own potential? Could I be better? Could I push myself more in this area? Could I improve this area? Show up in a bigger way in my life. So maybe there's a couple areas of your life where you're doing really good and you are proud of yourself and you're confident and you're really, you're giving it 100%. But then there's areas where you're not even trying, okay? And for me, my health and my weight loss journey was the one that I really pushed to the back. I, focused on building my business and writing my books and all of those things and being the very best mom that I could be, and doing my passions and joys, which all those things are super important, but mind and body is equally important. So if you're letting that part totally go, you are not being your best self. You're not pushing yourself, and it's going to hold you back. And I knew it was holding me back, right? And so if you're constantly asking yourself that question, can I need that extra attention right now? And I promise you, all of us have an area of our life that need that extra attention. And so what you have to do is you have to dive in head first in that area. You have to put 10 times more focus on it than you normally would. And you have to hold yourself accountable, okay? Find whatever your method is to hold yourself accountable and fucking stick to it. Make it a habit, okay? Because if you don't do that, you're breaking your own trust. And if you break your trust in yourself, then you're never going to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. So if you can start to build that trust up by keeping your word, if you say you're going to work out 5 days a week, you actually show up and you work out 5 days a week. If you say you're going to change your mindset, you figure out how to do that, aka I can help you there, and you do the work until your mindset's changed. Okay? If you say you're going to start a business, you start It just takes commitment. It takes a promise to yourself that you are willing to keep, that you are willing to uphold. It takes you showing up. Showing up. You don't have to show up perfect. You don't have to like it. You just have to follow through. You have to show up. You have to show up for yourself. And that is the thing that builds genuine self-pride, self-love, all of those things. All the other kind of platitudes put a Band-Aid over it, and it doesn't actually make you feel better. It doesn't actually change how you feel about yourself. But this is how you get to genuine transformation, to become the person that you want to be, which you absolutely can do. So in my feed today, I'm asking the question specifically to you ladies, who is the woman that you want to be? Who is she? Podcast, 20, 30-minute coaching, in-depth coaching on how you build your confidence genuinely and the pride in yourself and of course, self-love as well. So go check that out. That is my how to build self-pride and confidence in the podcast. And do me a huge favor, please. Will you review the podcast after you've listened to it on iTunes?